Yes guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'll be comparing two of the biggest UK theme parks, Alton Towers and Thorpe Park. So in this video, I'll be comparing 5 different factors. The first factor is going to be roller coasters slash rides. The second factor will be theming. The third factor will be scenery. The fourth factor will be food. And the fifth factor will be the car park. Let's get into it. Now, the first factor is going to be roller coasters. So, starting with Alton Towers. Alton Towers has some great rides slash roller coasters, including the Smiler, Wicker Man, Nemesis, Galactica, Rita, 13 and Oblivion. But on the other hand, Thorpe Park has the Swarm, Stealth, Nemesis Inferno, Saw the Ride, and Colossus. Now, overall, I actually think Alton Towers rides are better. So, Alton Towers are 1 point up. The next factor is theming, and I'm gonna go straight into it. Alton Towers theming is amazing. It's one of the best themed parks in the world. And if you've ever seen the Wicker Man, the theming is actually unreal. Every single ride has some decent theming, especially Wicker Man, Nemesis, the Smiler. All of the rides have great theming, and on the other hand, Thorpe Park, it has some good themed rides like Stealth, the Swarm, Saw, but other than that, it's not really the best. Obviously, Nemesis Inferno actually has some decent theming, but in my opinion, it's nothing on the level as Alton Towers. So Alton Towers gets another point, which means Alton Towers has 2 points and Thorpe Park has 0. And then the next factor is scenery. So this means like how nice the trees look, are they in place? Everything about that kind of factor, that's what we're going to be comparing today. So, Alton Towers is trees galore. There's trees everywhere. Everywhere you walk, there's trees, there's bushes, there's greenery. And that's what I really like about Alton Towers. It isn't just ride after ride after ride. Each ride is quite spaced out. Like, you have 2 rides and then it's spaced out, and then 2 rides and then it's spaced out again and 2 rides. And around them rides is really good scenery, but with Thorpe Park there isn't as much. So again, Alton Towers is going to get another point, which means it's 3-0 to Alton Towers. Now, on the fourth factor is food. Now, this is very important to me as I am quite fussy and I don't like a lot of foods. So, in my personal opinion, Alton Towers has some great food places. It has a pizza place. It has this place called a Woodcutter, and it features some great food. And overall, the food is pretty good. At Thorpe Park, though, they have a KFC. Now, if you know anything about me, I love my KFC. So for me, this is obvious, and it has to be Thorpe Park, which means Alton Towers have 3 points and Thorpe Park have 1 point. And the final factor is the car park, which means how efficient is the car park? How is where it's placed the best option? And like, which one is more difficult to find in parts like that? So, I'm just going to go straight off the bat. Alton Towers car park is in a terrible place. It's about 10 minutes away from the entrance. Now, you can get a monorail to the entrance, but on a busy day, it's much better to walk because you will be waiting quite a while for the monorail. So, overall, I really don't like that part. But thinking about it, they can't really put the car park anywhere else. But Thorpe Park, however, is right next to the park entrance, and that's what I really like about Thorpe Park's car park. So, that means Alton Towers 3, Thorpe Park 2. So that is the end of the video. Thank you for watching this whole video if you've got to this point. And all because I said Alton Towers is better than Thorpe Park, it doesn't mean that's facts. That is just my opinion. So I highly recommend, if you can, to go experience these parks, because both parks are absolutely amazing. Like 2 months ago, I said Thorpe Park was better than Alton Towers, which shows my opinion is constantly changing. So please do go out and experience these parks if you can. And yeah, that's going to end the video. Feel free to like this video if you want. It really does help out more than you think, and it only takes 1 second of your day. If you did enjoy this video and you want to see more type of stuff like this, maybe Nemesis versus Nemesis Inferno, make sure to go subscribe, turn that notification bell on, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.